Hi, I'm Sarupya. I head the product marketing team here in Groundhog, and today I'll walk you through our recommended roadmap for digital transformation. But before that, just a few pointers on digital transformation. I would almost call it business transformation. And why? Because the most important thing here is to know that technology is just an enabler, and you have to think about this whole process of digital transformation as a combination of people, process, and technology. So change management is very important. So from that perspective, we have defined a roadmap that captures not just the technical aspects, but also any change management aspects that need to come in. It considers when to introduce what kind of processes, so that there is minimal change or a step change, and which will lead to execution success. So, having said that, our level one is basically just capturing information digitally or electronically. In this case, people will still come in, they will hand over their manual or Excel based shift logs to a data entry operator who will then input all of this into our control room software, which is called the Op Center. Um, and the key point in this stage is basically you work on validating your data, setting up your data governance structure, and also set your baseline KPIs. The next level, we start tracking all these KPIs. And so we also start tracking a little bit of real time information by using supervisor apps. The supervisor then has the ability to log and shift issues during the shift, and then update on tasks and so forth. The Mine Manager app, he can get a 360-degree view of the mine. And we also we would recommend enabling line out at this stage. And line outs are basically like a TV with information projected on it. So workers or miners coming in can look at the TV, know what equipment they have to work on, where it is located, and what is the job that they need to do, and then walk towards their work. So it makes the whole allocation process easy. And we've seen that between steps one and two, people have effectively reduced their shift length by half. So, very critical stages there. And then because you're starting to capture data over a period of time, now you have a trended view. So, analyzing this trended view will give you information on which you can act and take appropriate actions to optimize your process. On level three, we start introducing the connectivity between different departments and personnel, starting from the operator. So we introduce tablets underground, where the operator can start entering data real time. He can capture output. He can do inspection checklists, right, and he can do everything that he does on paper online. We also introduce apps for maintenance teams and stores and other groups. This enables them to get seamless communication instantly. So if an equipment is down, the maintenance team would be notified immediately. If a consumable is low on inventory, then we can order in directly. We can integrate with SAP and do real time inventory tracking. We would recommend to introduce basic core control at this stage and advanced reporting. The key here is now you're tracking everything real time. The next level is optimizing that real time data and taking out the human errors there. So we are trying to automate a lot of these processes that are now being manually entered by people. So integrating with sensors like payload sensors, fuel sensors, other TPMM sensors, getting telematics information, real-time location for asset management. All of these kind of tie into automation. Also, AI algorithms that help better your scheduling and so forth. Level five is when we start transforming and we go into more AI based decision making and predictive maintenance and so forth. most companies today are between level 3 and level 4 or level 0. And we see that this you have to treat this whole journey as three waves. First, initially, where you're changing certain processes, but it doesn't really effectively change how people work. Then you start with the second wave where you're changing processes, but also the way people work. So, like in level 3, right, you're transforming how their work is being done. And then ultimately, in the higher levels, you are actually transforming your whole business, your business model, because you're now making proactive decisions, right? So take this step by step. It's a journey. Do not rush into it. And ultimately, use this as a guideline. Think about where you need to go and develop milestones with this template as a guideline. And this will help you effectively execute your digital transformation strategy. Thank you.